Good morning, welcome to Something Saturday. So today I thought we would take a look at this paper. So hang on a minute, let me just roll myself into place. And we have got a little latte. Hang on, I will just make sure that you're going to be able to see this all right. Little Latte Designer Series paper. So this is one of the online exclusive papers, which means that it's not going to be in a catalogue. So if you want to get it, it will be online and you can definitely order it, and it is there now. There is also a stamp set and dies that happen to go with it. I didn't buy those, I only bought the papers for now. Although now I'm kind of looking at the stamp set and dies and going, oh, maybe I should have bought those. But I don't have them, so we're just going to make do with this for now. But how gorgeous are these papers? So that's the first one. Then we've got this one, little coffee beans on this side. And then I really like this paper, which probably means that I won't use it at all because I like it too much. That side's really nice too, actually. This one, I kind of figured this is one of those ones that you've just got to cut it all out. And I suspect that there is a die that exactly cuts that out. Obviously, I don't have it. That's what the other side looks like. So little coffee stains on a table. There's some coffee beans and quite a nice sort of plaid design. And then some more little coffee cups. And this side has little tiny coffee cups and tiny little spoons with a couple of coffee beans on it. So again, this one is probably one of those ones that you want to chop out all the pieces of. I don't know whether these ones are part of the die set. I would imagine the other ones are. I'm not sure about these. However, I thought that I might do something with this, and I have pre-cut out some of the little pieces. So here they are. Oh, look at that. Just like Blue Peter. Here's some I cut earlier. So there they are. I've got a few little pieces like I did a little while ago with the oh, it was the men's paper. That's right, the tools. I just figured that I could cut out some of these and use some of the pieces that are on the side as well. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to have enough for what I want to do or not, but let's give it a whirl. I was thinking that it would look kind of nice if they were on top of some coffee beans. So whether I can get them in sort of like so. I'm kind of thinking this might work. All right. Let us give it a whirl. And I'm guessing that, let's have a look at the colour scheme on this, shall we? All right, we have got Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie, and Petal Pink. This one will definitely be Early Espresso. I am debating what Pecan Pie looks like. Give me just a moment. Let's find... Oops. There goes something. Pecan Pie is that lighter colour. I'm just wondering whether it would be nice to have a little mat of something like that behind it. Am I going to have... Well, I'm going to have sufficient amount of that colour. All right, let's find a little bit of Pecan Pie and add it to it. Right, here's my pecan pie. So what we'll do, because we're going to make this into a card, I'm going to go with taking... The cards are 10 centimetres across and 14.8 centimetres long. So I'm just going to take 5 millimetres off each. So that will bring us to... So 10.5 will bring us to 10 centimetres, and then it'll take us down to 14.2, put in 0.3 even. And that should give us a nice little border all the way around. Beautiful. Then I want to do the same with this, where I take another 5 millimetres even off it. Let's get rid of that. Pop it over there. So we were going with 10, so now we want to go 9.5 centimeters, so 9.5 centimeters. Remember when you're using these cutting boards to make sure that your cardstock is butted up against one of the edges, because then you will know that it is straight. Okay, so, and then all I do is just pull the cardstock along to the mark that I want, which is 9.5 centimeters, and the dark grey is the cutter. So we can get rid of that piece. And then we want 13.8 centimeters, because that will be exactly a centimetre less than the card itself. And we can get rid of that one, and hopefully that will give us a nice gap around the edge of that one. Looks like it's working. Marvellous. All right. So then let's work out where all these are going to sit on it. So as I say, I've cut out 2 full ones, and then the other ones are all partial ones that I thought we could probably get away with having on here. Let's see. Put that up there. That one down there. I want to leave a little bit of space for a saying, so let's just move. Yep. I like that. Quite happy with that. All right. And then, so I was having a look to see whether any of the sayings that I've got would go nicely with this stamp set. And I'm thinking that potentially sending sunshine your way might do. I also think rise and shine would go perfectly with coffee. And I really liked every day as a fresh start. So I was thinking of going with the every day as a fresh start from this Trucking Along, which also happens to be an online exclusive. So there you go. And it's really cute. It comes with, I don't know if you've actually seen this before, but there's like a little punch that cuts out your truck for you. It's very, very cute. Every day is a fresh start, and I don't think I've actually used this particular stamp before, so that's quite exciting that I get to use it. Yay! Let's find a block. There is an appropriate looking block. And what do I want to do? Do I actually want it in white? I could go with it in white. Let's have a look and see. All right, I reckon this one will do. And do I want... No, I think this calls for early espresso, which is probably going to stain my stamp as well. So, yay. Let's bring out my cleaner just as something to clean this off with really quickly after I've done it. Oh, and it's a photopolymer stamp, so I better use my stamping mat underneath it. Every day is a fresh start. It's not too bad. It's amazing, isn't it, how a brown stains it red. So obviously there's quite a undertone of red in this early espresso, because you can even see around the sides here where it's ended up staining the ink pad itself. So we'll just pop that to one side. I actually think I want that in a little square. So I'm going to bring my cutter out and cut it down again. So let's see. I'm sort of looking at it and going, well, there's about that much, so I'm going to hopefully go to about there. I tend to eyeball things rather than... so that's not bad. Yep. And, oh, we need a little bit higher up than that. I'm hoping that... Oh, okay, that was a little skinnier than I had intended, but at least I didn't cut off the start. That's good. And what have I done with that coloured cardstock? There it is. I'm just wondering about giving it a little bit of something around there, and then it can sit on top of there. I probably should have measured this. let's see. So 3, let's call it 3.5, shall we? Let's see. If I do that. Yeah, maybe 3.5. That's not too bad. And then what I might do is I might just mark this with my thumbnail so I know where I want to cut it now. At least if I mark it with my thumbnail, it's not like a really obvious mark on the paper. So that's looking pretty good, although I reckon I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, goodness me. No, I didn't end up with anything on me. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and dunk. I do find dunking is a really handy thing to use when you're just wanting a little bit of an edge around whatever it is that you've got there. I'm just making sure I don't have any brown on my fingers. And that's looking pretty good. I'm going to get a scrap bit of paper just to rub this off on. Some colours will actually sort of, they kind of, you see how this is coming off a little bit? They kind of stay on your cardstock for a little bit longer. And so then when you go to put them onto your actual card, you then find that you end up like with little lines and things. And I don't really want that to happen. So that's why I'm just rubbing my cardstock around on here, just to make sure that it is completely dry. Because if I rub my fingers over it, you can be guaranteed that I'll smudge the whole lot and then go, oh, bother. Right, we have that, we have that. I think that I better start sticking things down. All right, where's my sticky stuff? Let's get that and that. And right, we will start. I think I was going about there. And then up here. Whoops. Oh, I can't actually see this. Let's bring it a little closer. Oh no, too close. There it is. And let's pop that one onto there. Oh, I haven't done that yet. That's good. Oh. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do. Oh, well, I'll just finish sticking these pieces down first, I think. Because I had this thought. Hopefully this is going to sit all right into there. Not looking too bad. It wouldn't actually matter if it covered over a couple of the coffees, actually. Yep, all right. Might put this one up on dimensionals when I remember where I put my dimensionals. I wonder where I put my dimensionals. Oh, there they are. Excellent. Put one of those there. I really like the one with the heart on it. We have lots of coffees at church and I've been told that I'm going to learn how to make coffee. Ah! Being someone who's not really a hot drink drinker, this is a little bit scary to me. But take it in my stride. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. And they... apparently the pastor is actually really good with coffee art. So I'm kind of hoping that I get to learn a little bit of coffee art, because that actually sounds kind of fun, to be honest. I'm going to go with a couple of these on the saying. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, you know, I'm even going to dunk the edge of this one into it too. And I'm also going to dunk the edge of this one in. Partly because it's white, and then it would be sitting on top of a white card. And, you know, I like the edge look. Oh, it's not going to be sitting on top of a white card at all, is it? It's going to be sitting on top of a brown card. But that's fine. I know what I'm doing, honestly. There we go. One of those. Let's add a bit of my tear and tape to the back of this. I'm getting used to this tear and tape. Seems to be working. That's a bonus. And remembering that I've got that little bit of a gap all the way round, that clearly I didn't leave enough of a gap on the other side. Oh, thank goodness. This tear and tape, if you put it down lightly, you can move it again. Right, round 2. Let's see, I need that much of a gap. That looks a lot better. And then that can sit onto there, and I better double check the gap that I've got around it. Okay. 1, 2, a little bit in the middle. It's looking pretty good. Every day is a fresh start. I like that. So we will pop that onto there. And voila, one nice coffee card. I kind of like that. So I will do something else with some of the other bits, and I will pop it up on my blog. So hop on over to my blog, have a little look. I will put the links so that you can actually see the rest of the set that goes with this as well on there. And thanks for joining me. Come and join me next Saturday. All right, take care. Bye.